Hello students, and welcome back for our biology session. The topic is transport in plants, and the subtopic is transport in animals. Last time we concluded transport in plants. So make sure that you go through the notes based on transport in plants so that you can understand better the concepts that were taught last time. Now, the objective today, we are here to achieve two objectives. That is three. One, you should be able to define circulatory system, and two, you should be able to state the types of circulatory system, and then the third one, you should be able to describe what we call the open circulatory system in a cockroach. Now, so our main thing here is transport in animals. Now, last time we talked about plants, and we said that plants have a less complex body system. We say that plants, they have a less complex body system, meaning they have fewer organs, they have fewer number of tissues, they have fewer number of organ systems. Like in Form 1, we talked about organelles. Organelles forming cells, cells forming tissues, tissues forming organs, and organs forming organ system, what we call organ system. Organ systems forming an organism. So being an organism, you are made up of systems, organ systems, circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system. Now, all those are systems within the body. Now we are saying that plants, they have fewer number of tissues and fewer number of organs and even fewer number of organ systems. Their body is less complex as compared to animals. So animals have a more complex body system. Now that one means that as an animal, the movement of substances from one part of the body to the other requires a complex system. So that, for example, after you have eaten and the food has been digested, that food must be removed from the digestive system to other body tissues. Because of such a complex body system, the animal, the body system demands for a complex circulatory system. So what is this circulatory system? When we talk of a circulatory system, we are talking about a transport system, or a system that transports substances within the body and also ensures that there is a steep concentration gradient at the surfaces where diffusion takes place. Two things when talking about circulatory system. We are saying a circulatory system first is a transport system. Circulatory system is a transport system. If it is a transport system, then it must carry or transfer materials from one part of the body to the other. These materials can be nutrients, hormones, enzymes, waste products. They must be moved from one part of the body to the other. Now, a circulatory system must maintain a steep concentration gradient. Why? For substances to diffuse from one part of the body to the other. For example, when the nutrients have been taken, transported to the body cells, the muscles, then if it is sodium ions, then that sodium ions must diffuse into the tissue fluid and then into the cells. Those are the two roles of a transport system. Now, the circulatory system is normally made up of three components. One, we have the heart. Two, we have the blood vessels. And then three, we have the blood, what we call the transporting fluid. So we have the heart, the blood vessels, and then we have the blood itself. So it is like when we are talking of transport in business, we must have the roads and we must have the engine that ensures that the vehicles move about. At the same time, we must have the vehicle themselves to carry the goods from one part to the other. So the circulatory system is divided into two major categories. One, we have the open circulatory system, and then we have the closed circulatory system. So we have two, the open type and the closed type. Now, let us proceed step by step so that we know what we are talking about. Yes, so we have the open and then we have the closed. Those are the two systems that we are going to discuss. We are going to go deeper into the open system, and later we'll touch, if there is time, we'll touch on the closed system. Now, in an open circulatory system, it is where the transporting fluid is not confined to the blood vessels, but is contained in the general body cavity. We have said that when we are talking about the circulatory system, now this system consists of a pumping mechanism, for example the heart. B, we have the blood vessels. And C, we have the transporting fluid. Transporting fluid. But we are saying in an open system, in this open system, we don't have the blood vessels. These are organisms that do not have the vessels in their body. But instead of having blood vessels, they have open body cavities. Open body cavities, meaning the body has spaces. Those spaces within the body, the spaces within the body are called hemocoel. So those spaces through which the transporting fluids move, we call them hemocoel. So for us, like human beings, we have the blood vessels, arteries, veins, what? But for open circulatory system, the organism lacks the vessels. They have body cavities, which we call hemocoel. Now, the hemocoel, most of the organisms with open circulatory system, they do not have what we call the blood, but they have a transparent fluid that we call hemolymph. So, now we are introducing new terms. We have hemolymph. And we have hemocoel. So instead of having blood, which we have, they don't have. What they have is a fluid that we call hemolymph. Hemolymph is contained in the hemocoel. For us humans, we have the blood contained in arteries, veins, capillaries, venules, arterioles. Yes. Now, so this open system is found in invertebrates. It is found in invertebrates. Now, in our next session, we're going to look at the different organisms with this open system and look at an example of a cockroach. Otherwise, check for the next session as we continue with the topic.